Raquel Welch was one of the preeminent sex symbols of her generation, and the actress still turns heads today when she makes a public appearance. Though she hasn't been spotted in public since September of 2021, audiences still can get a treat by looking at vintage photographs of the star. Join Factsverse as these tempting photos of Raquel Welch leave little to the imagination. Raquel Welch on the set of 1 Million Years BC. This image is arguably the most iconic picture of Raquel in existence, and it was taken on the set of the 1966 fantasy adventure film 1 Million Years BC. Raquel was already somewhat of a notable figure in the entertainment industry thanks to her looks, but her appearance in the film rocketed her to superstardom. More than anything, it was the film's decidedly sexy poster that made her a superstar, and that poster made good use of this very image. Raquel Welch getting her hand kissed by Salvador Dali. This image features Raquel being gifted an abstract portrait by legendary artist Salvador Dali. While the portrait looks nothing like Raquel, we can appreciate the effort. Both celebrities certainly seem enthused to be in the presence of one another, with Salvador Dali taking the opportunity to bend over and plant a kiss on Raquel's hand while she respectfully accepts. It's not everyone who gets to have his or her portrait painted by a legendary abstract artist. And it's not everyone who gets to kiss the hand of Raquel Welch. This picture was taken in 1965, only a year before Raquel's appearance in 1 Million Years BC. Raquel with Robin Williams on the set of Mork and Mindy. Mork and Mindy is best known nowadays as the TV series that made Robin Williams a household name, but only the most die-hard fans know Raquel made an appearance on the program during its second season. The show premiered in September of 1978, and Raquel went on to appear on the program during the second season episode Mork vs. the Necrotons Part 1, which aired for the first time in 1979. Robin was already a pretty big deal thanks to the popularity of the first season of the show, though few could have predicted just how big of a star he would become. Raquel Welch besides bodybuilder Arnold Schwarzenegger at the 1977 Golden Globe Awards. The same month the documentary Pumping Iron was released, Raquel could be seen socializing with venerable bodybuilder Arnold Schwarzenegger at the 1977 Golden Globe Awards. Despite the two appearing together in this picture, it seems Raquel and Arnold weren't close. Arnold ended up winning the Golden Globe for Best Newcomer at that night's ceremony thanks to his appearance in the 1976 film Stay Hungry. This, combined with his appearance in Pumping Iron, made Arnold a star. Raquel Welch on the set of The Magic Christian with Beatles member Ringo Starr. In 1969, Beatles drummer Ringo Starr appeared alongside comedic performer Peter Sellers in the cult film The Magic Christian. Though the film is mostly notable today for including one of Ringo's rare film performances, it's also worth a look for an exceptionally sexy appearance from Raquel Welch. Raquel appeared in the film as a character called Priestess of the Whip. As one might surmise, the character was a dominatrix of sorts, and Raquel dressed up in leather to play the part. The Magic Christian also featured a few performers from the surreal British comedy troupe Monty Python, including both John Cleese and Graham Chapman. Sadly, the film wasn't a huge success and remains largely unseen today. Raquel Welch alongside co-star Frank Sinatra on the set of the 1968 noir Lady in Cement. Another notable musician turned actor that Raquel Welch brushed shoulders with was Frank Sinatra, whom she appeared alongside in the latter's 1968 starring vehicle Lady in Cement. The noir featured Raquel as the female lead, though the actress apparently remains incredibly unsatisfied with her performance. According to Raquel, she was too mesmerized by her co-star to focus on the role. Despite Raquel apparently being fairly infatuated with Frank, it's uncertain whether the two ever hooked up. Before we tell you more about these great photos of Raquel Welch, be sure to give this video a like and subscribe to Factsverse if you haven't already. Raquel Welch shaking hands with Queen Elizabeth II at the 1966 royal film performance of Born Free. This is an interesting picture as it captures not only Raquel Welch in all her vintage glory, but several other notable figures as well. Of course, the most notable is Queen Elizabeth II, who's shaking Raquel's hand. The occasion was the 1966 Royal Film Performance, an annual fundraising event in England where a notable film is premiered and the British royal family attends. Besides Raquel Welch, other notable stars in attendance include Woody Allen, Ursula Andress, and Warren Beatty. Woody Allen and Ursula Andress can even be seen in this picture. The film that premiered was Born Free, which starred real-life husband and wife Bill Travers and Virginia McKenna. Bill and Virginia were also at the event, though most eyes seemed to be on sex symbol Raquel Welch. Woody Allen had broken out into the entertainment industry only a year prior with his debut film What's New Pussycat. Ursula Andress had risen to prominence as the first Bond girl in Dr. No. Meanwhile, Warren Beatty was already a big star and was only a year out from his performance in Bonnie and Clyde. Raquel Welch with Dudley Moore on the set of Bedazzled. Raquel appeared alongside popular British comedic actor Dudley Moore in the 1967 film Bedazzled, and this is one of the most memorable snapshots of the two on the film's set. Raquel played the character of Lust, a demonic spirit who works for the devil, played by Peter Cook. The devil is attempting to lure Dudley Moore's character, Stanley Moon, into giving up his soul so he can be with the woman he loves. While Dudley's character was infatuated with a waitress who was played by Eleanor Braun, it was Raquel herself who ended up receiving the audience's infatuation. The film was remade in 2000 with Brendan Fraser and Elizabeth Hurley. Raquel Welch attending the premiere of The Muppets Go Hollywood in April of 1979. Raquel got along fairly well with the Muppets, having appeared on The Muppet Show to much avail in 1978. Following that popular appearance, she was asked to make an appearance in the TV special The Muppets Go Hollywood, which aired on CBS in May of 1979, to promote the upcoming release of The Muppet Movie. Raquel gratefully took the opportunity to reunite with her Muppet brethren, and other stars that could be seen in the promotional special included Christopher Reeve, Dick Van Dyke, and Lonnie Anderson. Alongside Dean Martin on the set of Bandolero. The 1968 comedic western Bandolero starred James Stewart and Dean Martin as two outlaw brothers, and Raquel Welch played the female lead. This picture shows Raquel alongside Dean Martin. Around the same time, James and Raquel appeared together on The Dean Martin Show. Raquel Welch next to James Stewart at the London set premiere of 1966's The Flight of the Phoenix. Raquel was photographed alongside James Stewart at the premiere of 1966's The Flight of the Phoenix. James Stewart was attending the event with his longtime wife Gloria, while Raquel was dating one of the film's other stars, German actor Hardy Kruger. Attending the 1972 Academy Awards alongside football player Joe Namath. Another famous figure Raquel Welch publicly dated was football player Joe Namath. The two dated sporadically over the course of the early 70s, with one of their biggest public appearances together being the 1972 Academy Awards. Raquel Welch with Bill Cosby and Harvey Keitel. This picture shows Raquel Welch next to co-stars Bill Cosby and Harvey Keitel, whom she appeared alongside in 1976's Mother, Jugs, and Speed. The photo was taken on set of the film, though the movie has essentially been lost to time. This is perhaps for the best, given Bill's current status. Raquel's latest public appearance. Finally, let's take a look at pictures of Raquel during her latest public appearance. Given that the star likes to keep to herself for the most part, this appearance was all the way back in September of 2021. The star was 81 at the time and looked stunning for her age. Now it's time to hear from you. What's your favorite memory of Raquel Welch? Let us know in the comment section below. And before you go, make sure you give this video a like and subscribe to Facts First if you haven't already. Click the bell icon to stay updated on all our latest content.